kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Penix now.
At their 49-yard line.
Another one here to London. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 40.
Here's Penix. He's going deep this time. Full extension, and he brings it in. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. It's 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. That one connects. He's forward for a gain of about 6. Still short of that marker, but they could definitely go for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Kansas City. Here comes a return from the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Just stopped in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get two, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Room to run at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the set.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here we go, set!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go now.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Now a give up the middle. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ready. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. Ready.
Now Dobbs. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Ready.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Tight, 19 tight. Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
To throw is Dobbs. Catch made there by Burks. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
That's good.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And only just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Lightning, 18. Ready.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tight. 19. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Charger. 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 6. Go.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And they are in taken down inside the 10. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Forced to his right. He'll swing this out to Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Johnson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Raiders 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, here comes Shakir. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cougar 19.
Here's Johnson. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
19 Lions. Let's go.
We'll look underneath here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Gain there of 21. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60
Kansas City
Maverick.
Chiefs.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 35 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for Kansas.
They'll run with Johnson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hot 70.
4-yard line.
Hey.
One more time with Johnson. And he will score again. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the 1st half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the 2nd half.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. 2nd down, they need 3.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Smash! Steady!
They'll stick with him again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready!
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready up!
Now a give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This a 57-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are back within 5.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. They're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening has the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
First and 10 now from the 36. Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Warrior 70. Drop 50, drop 50. Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Dobbs. He's got it. That's Burks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Dobbs. That's taken in by Burks. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
70, Timberwolf. Hot 70, hot 70.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Get it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
Eddie Jackson brought him down. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop him, they take him back for a loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Right there, right there. Ready?
On the give, it's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Come on. Lighting, 18. Ready.
Another run here with Johnson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And will be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
That's another Kansas City.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
70. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Raiders 20.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Thornton. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now on 3rd, that one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Go! Sandy Lions! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Dobbs to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
First down.
Ready?
It's a gain of 17 yards.
60 Bison!
First down, Las Vegas.
19 Lions! Ready?
Throwing. Dobbs. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Check contact! Check contact! Ready?
Now Dobbs. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Ready up!
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Let's go now!
To throw is Dobbs. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game.
26.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Shakir. Yeah. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, break! Trap 50! Trap 50!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A give, and here's Johnson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Go!
On first down, right back to Johnson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Tempo!
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains.